Hello everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here with my impressions on the Diablo 4 Close Beta. Before we go into it though, I want to give you a brief rundown of my history with Diablo and ARPGs in general, as I think it's very important to understand someone's perspective and bias so you can better evaluate their opinions. For me, I have played Diablo 3 off and on since its launch 10 years ago. I never played Diablo 2, but I know many people regard it very highly and were upset by Diablo 3 not carrying over some elements, including that dark and gritty atmosphere. I have tried out many other ARPGs, including Path of Exile, but I've never really resonated with any of them, especially Path of Exile. I think it has many good ideas and I understand why people love it, but it just isn't for me. I also tried out Lost Ark, which is not technically an ARPG, it's an MMO, but it has an ARPG sort of combat system. Again though, that game just didn't resonate with me. I didn't like there being so many other players in that open world. I felt like they were constantly killing everything, and it just felt overly crowded. That is my general gaming background with the games I feel are relevant for this conversation. I hope that information is able to put the rest of this video into a bit of a better context for you. I dropped over 20 hours in the beta, played every class available for a good chunk of time, and I completed the story, including listening to every dialogue option and talking to every NPC I saw. Overall, I'm very impressed with this game. I tried to keep my expectations moderately low, as I didn't want to get overhyped and end up disappointed, but this game absolutely blew me away. Nearly every element from the story, the world, the gameplay, the build crafting, all of it is incredible. There are a few systems that I think may become an issue in the future, but there's nothing that immediately stands out to me as an issue currently. I think the greatest improvement to this game is the return to that Diablo 2 dark and gritty presentation. The story, the world, the audio, all of it is coming together to bring you into this foreboding atmosphere, and I absolutely love it. Already the story is far darker and more compelling than anything that happened in Diablo 3. I highly recommend you talk to every NPC and go through their dialogue options. It doesn't take much time, but it really helps build this overarching narrative that they're going for in Diablo 4. The gameplay feels great, still very similar to Diablo 3, but it feels slightly slower and more methodical, which I do enjoy. Going through and just blasting loads of demons and there's so much going on the screen you can't really tell it all. While that does have its own sort of unique fun, kind of been old after doing that for so many years in Diablo 3, so I enjoy going back to a little bit more of a slow and methodical playstyle. The new skill tree is also a great improvement over Diablo 3, especially for your leveling. Lets you choose exactly what skills you want to use and start creating a build almost immediately. You feel like you have far more agency when leveling up compared to Diablo 3, and while the skill tree is not overly deep, that extra depth should be coming from the Paragon system, and that unlocks at level 50. One major change in Diablo 4 that had me apprehensive at first was the addition of some MMO elements, such as a shared open world with many different activities to accomplish, such as the altars, dungeons, and the enemy strongholds. As well as a resource collection system and a simple potion crafting system. I thought these systems would get in the way and detract from my overall play experience. I had tried a similar system in Lost Ark and absolutely hated it. Here though, I think it actually works. I enjoy all of these MMO elements, and thought they actually improved the experience overall. Seeing other players still felt relatively rare, and I never felt like they got in my way, and that I actually enjoyed the simple gathering and crafting, as well as the different open world activities. I will say though that some of these activities will likely get a little bit tiresome if we have to redo them every season. I'll enjoy exploring the world and collecting all the altars the first time, but I don't think I want to deal with that every season refresh. Overall, the beta ran quite well for me. I know some people had disconnects, but my experience was rather smooth. I did find a few bugs here and there, but nothing major that can't be fixed before launch. So far, I'm very impressed with this game, but I definitely understand that this isn't for everyone. Some people wanted Blizzard to just remake Diablo 2 or Path of Exile, but Blizzard has gone their own way with this game, and I'm 100% here for it. If you are at all interested in this game, I would highly recommend you try out the open beta this weekend. There's many elements of this game that differ from most ARPGs, and while I enjoy them, others will not. The best way to see if you like this new direction is to go try it out for yourself this weekend, as the only opportunity to do that for free since this is a paid game. That was my overview of the closed beta. I didn't want to get too in-depth on too many of the systems here. Overall though, quite impressed with the game so far. This was just the first act though, so while I am very hopeful for the future of this game, there's definitely a lot we still have yet to see, but it's looking good so far. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'm currently a Path of Champions YouTuber or content creator, but I'm also going to be covering Diablo 4. I hope you all have a great day.